So we know how traumatic it can be for men to go bald, and the Telegraph is reporting that hair loss treatments have become much more socially acceptable these days. So what do we think of this social progress when it comes to male baldness?
I'm looking around.
I have to say that, I have to say that, like, this is Jasek's only real vanity is his hair. His hair is fine. It's, it's actually a little bit long right now, but this is his preoccupation. So I think it looks fine, but I keep saying to him, if you want to do something about it, do something about it. Why don't you get some treatments? But he's too cheap and he's not. He thinks he is, but he's imagining it. But he's too cheap and lazy to do something about it. So that's number one. So instead, like, what he does is he keeps threatening me. So he'll say, I'm not gonna do anything about it. I'm just gonna let it go naturally if it goes. And at a certain point, he keeps threatening me to shave his head. Now, I'll tell you something. My husband is hot, but he is devastatingly not attractive with no hair. I mean, devastatingly.
How do you know that?
Profoundly unattractive.
Don't you remember when he did that once?
He shaved
several years ago.
Yes. Yeah, it is the great fear of my life. As I enter middle age, ladies, I'm not afraid of menopause. I'm not afraid of anything. I'm afraid of my husband, like, shaving his head. So I don't know what to do. This is my terror, my personal terror.
Let me ask you something. Because, you're afraid of him shaving his hair, but, like, right now it doesn't sound like he's actually losing it. If he did actually start to lose it, is that a fear of yours, or that he won't do something about it? Is that the fear of yours? Can you still look at him at night?
Both. It's both. It's, again, there are some men who might be kind of attractive. I don't find it, but my husband, as I said to you, is devastatingly unattractive without hair.
That's think
so. What am I gonna do?
I think he could pull it.
It's not harsh. It's real.
I get you. Listen, you have your own perspective on him. You like him with the hair.
Don't do that. Exactly. Don't do that. Don't placate me. Don't patronize. He's not attractive without hair. Some people can't make it work.
Face for baldness or the right personality. Like, I think actually one of the two things, you got to, like, lean into your hair loss. And, like, you think about people like Vin Diesel. Can you picture Vin Diesel with hair? I think he would look worse with hair.
Worse.
Right?
Yes,
like, The Rock suits his hair. Patrick Stewart suits his baldness.
But The Rock is that because he is losing his hair. So he's gone the route of, let me just take it all off.
Yeah.
That's the thing, guys. Like, it used to feel like men had two options. They'd start to get a receding hairline, maybe a bald spot, and then they'd sort of let it grow long in the back or do the comb over, and then risk getting sort of like a double take from people. And then the second option was just to, take it all off, which I always think looks really good on a lot of guys. But now they have a third option, which is just really great.
I mean, it's true.
Thank you.
There is an elephant in the room, which is Kwame, in that he is a gorgeous bald man. So I just want to, give the thumbs up to that, and everybody should know that. Who's wearing a hat today, but he is a gorgeous man, and I do think. Here's the thing, guys, you can pull it off either way, and I'm not going to feel that sorry for you if you're going bald, to be honest, because you can make it work. I think for women is something that you talk about less so.
I was going to say that. Like, can we just talk about the other elephant in the room, which is finally, if a guy's losing his hair and he's really anxious about it, you finally get a little taste of what women have had to live with since the moment we hit puberty, to be quite honest. And that anxiety.
And not only that, Mel.
Yeah.
Not only that, but like I always complain about sort of the quick fix, beauty hack, junk science stuff is generally targeted towards women. But the good news here is that apparently 99% of these elixirs and sauces for hair growth don't really work.
It's not
so
a sauce.
It's like now the patriarchy is not even immune to snake oil.
Well,
it's awesome.
I love it. Get a little taste of that. Here's the question I have, which, again, this is going to end up eating up the whole segment. So hair is one thing, and we know a lot of men. Ryan is very insecure about his hairline, but I called him and I said, so would you do hair stuff if you started to lose your hair? He goes, I'm not going to lose my hair. I'm fine. So literally that. So that's great. But if you actually did have your partner come to you and say, I'm starting to lose my hair and I want to do something about it, maybe you'd be like, okay, yeah, that's fine. I totally get it. But what if they continue to do more things? Now, what if they were like, you know what, honey? I think I want to do Botox now. Honey, I think I need a little lipo because these love handles after turning 40 won't disappear. I'm going to do something for my calves. like calf implants to make it look like I'm a runner. Like, what all of a sudden do we tolerate from our guys?
Well, Jason would never do any of those things, including the hair thing, for the exact reasons that Lainey said. He's too lazy, he's too cheap. So I don't see this slippery slope. Yeah. But I mean, at all. I don't know. Do we want to still be here? Should we move
would you love the slippery slope, though?
Like, I'd be okay with it.
Because, I mean, I would love a slippery slope with Jacek. I would love hair treatments to turn into moisturizing. You guys have heard me talk about his dry skin. Like, there is going to be a time when I look too young next to him with the hair and the skin and everything else. So Melissa, I would like this slippery slope, frankly. So can we make it happen?
Yep.
I don't know. Kwame,
banana slide coming over.
The crew, if you guys can peer pressure him into doing this, that would be wonderful.
Okay.